What is up, everybody? Welcome back. We're out here again messing with go-karts, and this time we're drag racing. So we're gonna do, some videos you might be used to that are out there on the interwebs, but we're gonna do it with our style and flavor, so we hope you enjoy it. It's gonna be a good time.
How far are we racing, Jason?
Well, up there to the next set of cones is exactly an 1/8 mile. So rather than go a 1/4 mile, which might take 5 years for us to get there, we're gonna keep it nice, short, and sweet. So it should be entertaining.
I think even for these go-karts, an 1/8 mile is pretty far. Just looking at the cones. This is gonna be fun. This is my go-kart, the Raven. This thing is powered by a Tillotson 212 Hemi, okay? Let's not forget that. It has an aftermarket exhaust, an aftermarket air filter, and a tachometer that doesn't work. It's got a juggernaut torque converter on it, so it's got that lockup life, so it'll really pull at the big end. The racing seat added about 30 horsepower. The tires dry rotted. They're probably older than I am. The other thing too to note is I had to put a floorboard in this because when we first started racing this kart, it had no body and no floor. So when you're driving, your feet are literally just hanging off of the pedals. My heels would scrape the ground once in a while, but it was only kind of sketchy.
It's fine.
Yeah, like it wasn't that bad. One of the coolest features when I bought this kart, it had a return spring on the brake, and well, I needed the throttle to be able to return, right? So I stole the return spring off the brake and put it on the throttle. Didn't have one to put on the brake, so naturally it has a parking brake feature. When you're racing, the brake doesn't return, so you have to manually pull it back, and that gets a little tricky sometimes. But you know what? I've worked out all the kinks. It's totally safe, no problem whatsoever. This kart's ready to race, and it's ready to kick some butt.
I'm Andy. This is the closest thing I own to a Corvette. Likes to party. Call it the Blue Dart. She's kind of rowdy. Don't treat her right, it burns. Biggest thing you see there, why the extension had to happen, was the juggernaut. Didn't want to go up with the motor, so we went back. She told me she needed another 6 inches.
Oh, behave.
Custom, Amazon special hydraulic brake. Bigger tires had to be added in the back to clear the sprocket. Just get a little bit of clearance, it's pieced together. She bald tires up front, from dragging it up the hill behind the Jeep. Them custom racing slicks, Predator 212. It's got billet internals, billet flywheel, 28-pound springs, so it just goes to the moon. The custom pull start here, it bites. That's why we call her the Blue Dart. Oh, gee, that was like the first modification there. That keeps your ass from sliding back and forth in that thing there. She's quite light, unlike Hayden and Jason's, it takes a crane to lift in the back of the truck. It doesn't stay planted, and so you have to figure out ways to keep you in the seat. I did finally throw an air cleaner on there after sucking rocks the parking lot at the high school. We protected a little bit.
Exhaust.
Oh, that's just
It's the internals of a muffler that's rotted off.
That was floating around the shop. I think Jason actually built it, and I'd seen it and threw it on there,
Hi, I'm Jason, and this is the Widowmaker. She's a 130 horsepower of raw snowmobile fury, and it started life out as a 2-seater go-kart, and this is its custom form with all the horsepower. It's got some 30-year-old dry rotted tires on the front. I've taken the ones off the rear, and we're running some custom turf saver lawn tractors to get some, you know, extra traction, maybe a little bit more mile an hour. They're taller, they look more aggressive, and I think it works. You know, some of the custom features of this thing is got a nice aluminum custom race seat with Andy's cover that's been sitting in the garage for the last 10 years with some custom dog hair in there. It's custom, and you sit about that close to the steering wheel. You know, if you push out your gut, you're definitely driving with your gut. It's got a custom 4-wheeler gas tank, obviously running 110 in there because I like to party. Got everything from the snowmobile, including its original airbox, the clutch setup, all the wiring. Got the tack working on here so I can see when I'm about to blow this thing up. I got a custom header on here that may or may not have lost a bolt, and the welds on it are primo. When you are trying to weld something that's got a whole lot of oil impregnated in it, it's gold. And then as a backup over here, I got this custom ripstick of a drift brake, but I don't think you're really slowing anything down with that. It's more for looks. It's more to make the wife happy kind of thing. So also from the snowmobile, I've retained the stock handle. So your typical hand pull, it's down here. I also have a parking brake that still works if I want to flip the lever. It works. And the only problem with it is the brakes are super sensitive now. So if you just give it a little bit of brakes, you're skidding. So hopefully I stay in my lane, hopefully it stays straight, but that's what's to be expected.
Real quick, we're gonna have our driver's meeting. We're gonna go over some rules. We're gonna discuss how the flag works. We're gonna discuss who's going down first, and
that it's a heads-up race first round. So
yes,
right off the trailer kind of thing, you know.
the way we like it. Also, betting is allowed, so place your bets. First, let's discuss the flag. What do you got?
Brought in us a black light so that, you know, you can see it in the daytime, and as soon as it comes on, if there's a tire crack, you're done. Chase is a race, however, so.
Yes, I like that. Chase is a race.
Can we run that icky sticky? I heard there was some complaining.
Dude, this is a no prep race.
That is no prep. Just a little on the ground, get the tires hot, you
Just
know.
warm the tires up, that's all.
Oh, you're for this?
I am for it.
Spent all night putting together some icky sticky, let them run it, huh?
Hey, I need every advantage I can get on this slick surface, okay? I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot of gravel on this surface,
Yes.
so we need something, because we're putting a lot of power down out here.
Once there's some rubber down, then it's fine. But,
Yeah,
you know,
how
until
about
then.
that? First passes only, icky sticky.
Sure.
After there's some rubber on the track, then no more icky sticky. We good?
We're good.
All right, Chase is a race. Tire crack, you red light. If you red light, automatic lose. If you cross the center line, automatic lose. Should we decide who's going down first?
Let's do it.
Got the random number generator. We're each gonna pick a number, 1 through 10. The person closest is the first car down. So, Andy, what's your number?
7.
4.
I'll go 8. Oh, I'm the first one down. I rolled an 8. All right, you two.
10.
4.
2. Jason.
Right.
First one's off the trailer. Jason and Hayden. Here we go.
All right.
Goes Hayden, get some of that icky sticky down.
Oh, yeah.
Get that rubber all good and hot.
What have we got going on here, Jason?
Well, we got some cash here on the side, about 100 bones, and you know, my bet is that Raven is going to drag his ass.
Ooh, I'll hold that for you.
All right.
All right.
I got about $100 here, and I think the Widowmaker is gonna put the gap on the Raven.
Tell everybody that the Widowmaker gapped the Raven by half a track.
Yeah, so clearly I'm severely underpowered in this race.
Are you down power? Are you hurt? Or do
No,
we need to put that thing back on the trailer?
You got more cubes than I do, so.
Oh. Okay.
So
we'll
think-
switch lanes,
Okay.
so that, you know, it's a fair chance. You can, if that lane's faster, like, I'll give you the opportunity to prove it.
Okay. You know, just because you have so many more cubes than I do, I want a half track hit.
Ooh, I don't know if I'll give you a half a track. Let's do this. When I see you approaching half track, I will wait at the start line until then.
Okay, I'm good with that.
I mean, you're approaching from right here, so.
What?
No! I think half track is fine.
Okay.
I'm good with half track.
What do you
All
think,
right.
official?
I'm good with it.
Okay.
I
Okay.
want to see a good, clean fight.
Round 2.
That was close. We might have to go back to footage for that one.
All right, let's see this. At this moment, I'm thinking, I got it. Oh, he came around me, dude.
That's close.
Yeah. Dang it, dude.
All right, so the Raven got ate up by about a half a cart. It's unfortunate. We were hoping to do more, but that's the way it falls.
That's racing, baby.
So let's do next round. Let's do the random numbers.
All right.
I'm gonna stick with my 7.
I'm gonna go with 4 again.
4, I will do 2. 6.
So that's
me.
Yeah, that's Andy.
All right. I will go 10.
Dang it, that's what I was gonna go. I'll go 1.
Son of a
5.
bitch, 9. All right.
All
Looks
right.
like Andy and I are gonna run it down now.
Move me some of that icky stick. Come on, move on.
Oh yeah. Juice 'em up.
Round 1.
So, after reviewing the footage, the Raven got the blue dart by about a half a cart. So, what do you guys want to do?
He gets out of the hole pretty hard.
Yeah, then you mile an hour him.
Yeah. I don't know.
Get me on the big end.
A quarter of a cart? What's fair?
Line my tires up at the back. Yours at the front.
Okay.
We'll hit.
Okay.
Same time.
I'm good with that. Let's do that.
All right.
All right.
Round 2.
What a bunch of idiots. All right, so on that one, it was just the opposite. The Blue Dart had the Raven by about a half a cart. So, do you guys want to run them heads up
We gotta
again?
go one more.
Yeah, I think it's got to be heads up.
Heads up. I'll do it. Heads up.
That was the closest.
I'll do it. Heads up.
Let's do it. Get in those cars. Fire them up.
Round 3.
Couple of cheaters. So officially, both of these yahoos jumped on the light. The light was not on before they took off, but we said chases are racing the rules. So,
Dang right.
and Hayden ran Andy down no problem. It was interesting. And then I think I saw a little bit of dirty play going on down the track. He was trying to make him lift or something. So
No way, baby. Foot down all the way to the end. I'm taking that W.
Blue Dart
awesome.
just ain't got it.
It's just geared too low, that's all.
So that's pretty much gonna do it. We know that the Widowmaker is the fastest of the bunch, so that's pretty much gonna wrap it.
I've got another challenger for you. Bust out Shifty.
Okay, bonus round coming at you guys right now. Let's do it.
I might need the hit.
I'll give you
Well,
the hit.
let's do one race first.
Heads up.
Heads up, and then we'll decide what the handicaps are.
All right.
Fair?
Fair.
Yeah.
All
I'm good
right.
with it.
Let's bust out Shifty.
Shifter Kart versus the Widowmaker.
That thing is so loud. That was a pretty clean race.
I don't know,
between the
Andy jumped, but you know, I
Did
just
he?
thought it. Oh yeah,
I
bad.
I thought I had the light on
Uh-uh.
and he was good.
I side with him.
It was not on.
Yeah.
And you know it.
The viewers will know if he jumped or not. We can always go back. But it looked like Jason was sleeping on the tree. Let's just say that.
Oh,
all right?
okay. All right. I spun almost the entire way down the track. It was awesome.
How bad did you come around him?
I never saw him.
Okay, so what do you think you need to be able to beat the Widowmaker?
Quarter track?
Let's try this one.
Okay.
I'll start from the back of the pavement.
Oh,
When
he
I
wants
cr-
a
when
rolling
I
start.
when I cross the start, you can go.
I'm good with
I'll
it.
give you a rolling start.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, rolling start.
I want one more.
Okay.
I want one more.
Do you
So-
want to give him the same hit he had?
Hit and some track.
Okay. All right. You down for one more pass, Andy?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. Line them up. That definitely looked like it was more in Andy's favor.
Yeah, I gave him some track and I probably shouldn't have. It was still pretty close. And I motored around it by then too. So.
Awesome. Well, I don't know. I would say that was a pretty successful day of racing. Jason left a few nice tracks on the track. So,
Laid down
it's
some
just
rubber.
impressive that it stayed together.
yeah, the fact that this cart lives every time we do this is a feat in of itself. So, yeah.
Well, if you like these shenanigans and others like it, please stick around because there will be more coming at you.
Exactly. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.